Hey everyone, it's Shannon Roberts here with my week 10 update for my optimal health journey towards longevity and living whole. I'm just going to jump right into it. The scale, the fancy scale, said that I actually gained 0.6 pounds this week, but when I break the numbers down and I look at the composition by way of body fat percent and the muscle mass percentage, those two numbers trended in the direction that I wanted them to. So this week I actually gained 0.2 pounds of muscle and I lost 0.4 pounds of body fat. So it's really important when you're on a weight loss journey to understand what those numbers mean. Now, there could have even been some water retention in there. I doubt it because I take measures to make sure that when I'm weighing, I don't have swollenness, I'm not retaining water, but I can't control everything. So, scale says I'm up by 0.6, but the scale also says that from a body fat standpoint, I'm down by 0.4 pounds, and I'm actually a small increase of muscle this past week. Now, I did do some things differently this week just because of life, and I didn't move as much. I did get to the sauna as much as I would want to. There were a couple days where I was a little more hungry, and I ate. I ate the food. Just full confession, full transparency. So maybe that's what I saw. I don't know. I don't know that it was enough to account for that. But all in all, I am pleased with the composition change. I am grateful that body fat is down, muscle mass is up a little bit. And we'll see what next week holds. I do plan to get back to moving the way that I was the week before. Now, do I expect to see 5.2 loss this time next week? Absolutely not. I expect to see probably half of that, if not a little bit less, but we will see. I'm going to continue on and just keep putting my best foot forward. Now, I want to provide a couple updates. I shared last week that I was considering doing the Mind Mountain early. I'm not going to do that. Next week, I have an open house for my office, my coaching office at the Whitley County Family YMCA from 8 to noon. So I will be doing that. And then the following week, I'm actually going to be selling art at an event taking place here in my community. So I just spaced that last week when I shared that. So I'm just going to keep the date of November 19th, which was the original date. That gives me time to plan and prepare. And I have some ideas that are churning, so I want to really allow those to be fleshed out there. So that being said, with just kind of allowing some new things to bubble up and take fruition, I'm also going to be opening up new hours on Monday night. So right now I'm just available Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 2:30 to 5:30. That's my last appointment is over at 5:30, but I did make some allowances to accommodate clients from time to time and noticed that I was there later, which then interrupted with my community time, my personal community time. So I realized that there are later hours that would be beneficial for folks who are working in different locations, and that would be a blessing. So I'm actually going to start those hours, not this Monday, the 24th, but October 31st. My hours will be Monday from 4 to 8, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where I am meeting from 2:30 to 5:30 with my last client, leaving at 5:30 just to open up and maintain my community commitments and just connection there. So that is something I just wanted to share this past week. It's been a good week. It's been an interesting week. There's really no point in getting into details anymore, I don't feel. It's just one of those things where you just keep moving forward and you just expect the unexpected. I did sit down and really go through some things this past week that I was led to face head on, and that has been a blessing, and I believe that that's opened up doors, it's opened up confidence, it's opened up just a certainty and clarity to keep moving forward regardless of what comes my way or what goes on in my thought life or in my emotions, really taking those two big things captive so that they're aligning with my body in a way that is serving my body and not crippling it and debilitating it, which so many of you know and experience yourself. That is another thing I wanted to add. So in addition to the new hours, I am actually offering new services when I start to see more clients on October 31st. The 2 new programs are targeted fat loss, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, and I'm experimenting with that. I wouldn't want to ask somebody to walk through something that I haven't walked through myself. That just is a life principle for me. It's something that I've been led to do early on, and it's just something God has said, you know, when you walk through it and you're just however many steps ahead of others, it helps give them the confidence to know that they can walk through it and you're not. Speaking from some ivory tower, which, you know, none of us really needs that. It's not really encouraging, right? So it'll be targeted fat loss, and then also soul nourishing sessions. I shared on my Facebook page yesterday that I've noticed over the past 4 months, yes, been ministering and coaching now, it's crazy, for 4 months at the office, and I've noticed people just need a space to be loved on and a space for creative methods to just provide some release from perhaps negative or toxic thoughts or negative or toxic emotions. And so this is something that's been placed on my heart as well, so that will be available as well. So I just kind of wanted to throw that in there, but anyway, that's my update for this week. I am really, really ready to hike. It has been, gosh, 6-7 weeks now since my last hiking excursion, and I am missing the mountains. I am missing the trees and the path, and I'm just missing it so much. And so I'm really excited to get this Mind to Mountain adventure kicked off. And while we're not going to be in the mountains right away, we'll be out in nature, we'll be on a trail, there'll be community, and that is good. It's good stuff. So I pray that you have a great weekend. Take care. God bless.